Hello, and thank you for being here this evening. It's shortly after 8 o'clock. I know people are still getting used to the new time from 6 to 6:30. And so if you would just continue to bear with us for just a few more moments and then we'll get started. Thank you so very much. Greetings, all. We're going to start in 2 minutes. I thank you so much for your patience. And again, we understand that this new time is a little different for folks. And so people are just now starting to come in. 2 minutes.
Anything. No. Hmm.
Hello, greetings. We're going to be getting started soon.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But we're not started. I started yet.
And again, greetings. So today is May 20th, 2025. You guys, I have on a jacket and a sweater from this morning because I cannot believe the temperature. I know we're in Indiana, so you're liable to get anything here. But I just want to say thank you for being here. We know you could have been anywhere, and we're so grateful that you've chosen to spend this time with us. We're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order. Um, and so meeting is called to order at 6:18 p.m. Again, thank you for being here at the Crown Hill Neighborhood Association meeting. And in our normal fashion, we always start our meetings out with a prayer. And so I thank you, Robin Nichols, for leading us in prayer today.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the opportunity. We will now go to God in prayer. Father God, we just thank you for the opportunity to come together as partners in the community, Lord, and how we want to serve one another, Lord, in spirit and in truth. Father God, as we go forth in this business meeting, Lord, we ask that you order our steps, garner our words, and help us, Father God, to do everything that we do in honor and in glory to please you. So, Father, watch over each and every household that's represented here today and those that were unable to come but had the desire to be here. Father God, just be with our president and the board and help us to do your will. In your son's precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so very much for that soul stirring prayer. Now I'll go ahead and put my shoes back on. And for those of you who know, if you take your shoes off, I mean, that was a soul stirring prayer. Um, as we come today to do the business of our community, we're going to reserve our treasurer's report for just a brief moment, and then we'll come back to that. And just quickly share with you that our meetings are being recorded. So if you should ever need to refer back to them or need information, like to send it on, feel free to contact Adriana and she is happy to assist you in that manner. You can reach her through our website, our Instagram, Facebook, and of course, our email address. Thank you so very much. So with that quick announcement, I'll go ahead and ask Adriana to give us a quick update on the treasurer's report.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. So yes, quickly, I really appreciate you all again for being here. I just want to just briefly share that we are still accepting our dues for Crown Hill Neighborhood Association. They are $20 per person and 50 for businesses. And as we always wanted to share and mention, they go towards our annual like events, communication efforts, any projects. And so I'll put in the chat ways you can provide that contribution. So we can do like electronic ways. I really encourage that way. And so through our website, and you can, pay or provide whatever best for you. And then, let me share the balance. I have it here too. So I have like the beginning balance was $2,121.76. And then I'm seeing $306.89 for expenses. And so we had a cleanup, and then there was a hardship that we were able to help a family. One of our community partners had some loss in our family, so we provided some hardship monetary gift. And then ending balance $1,814.87. And I think that's it for that. And then I wanted to, and I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear my background. I got a toddler back here, so sorry. I wanted to encourage those to come to our committees. We have like the business and finance committee that we want to encourage you to come to, that you don't have to be a resident of Crown Hill to join. And if you are interested, or you know someone that might be interested, you can email us, and it's crown.hill.na@gmail.com. And then in the chat, you'll see my contact number too, that you can call if you're interested or know someone. And then I think, and one last thing I wanted to share too. We have, I share like this link tree. It has a few different like things on there that we have like, where just information. And one of the things is like the sign in. We're electronically. So it's just a way for us to kind of make sure we have your contact information so we can follow up with you and just kind of keep you in the loop on our meetings, anything like that. So if you wouldn't mind just filling that out, or just filling that out, that'll be a quick way as far as like checking in for the meeting. And that way I have like the most current email or contact for you. And just again, so you won't be missing anything, any communications that we send out. So I think that's it that I wanted to share. Do you guys have any questions?
No questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll defer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Danita, I'm sorry. Okay, my name is Debbie Satterfield, and I'm the Executive Director of the House of Ruth and Naomi. So how would I get that information that you were just telling us about? The information that you want with our name, and because I just signed into the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you so very much. So I'm going to send it again, just in case, since you just joined us.
How are you sending it?
It's just a link in the chat. Sorry.
I believe she's on the phone.
Uh-oh, can you hear me?
I'm on the phone. That's right.
Oh, okay. Well, I have your information. I can email you, or
that would be perfect.
okay. Yeah, I have your info. I can send you that. No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And if you don't mind, thank you for allowing me to share this, Adriana. And we'll have more information about it to everyone once we finish ironing out some parameters about surrounding it. but we do have a special amount that was just received from of the Crown Hill Neighborhood Association, and that amount is from one of the community partners in the amount of $50,000. And so we're really excited because that will be some funds that we will be able to do some great things here in our neighborhood with, including some potential partnerships. And so I can barely contain the excitement about it, but as just know that we have it. It's in the bank account, and we'll give you more information about it and the plans for it. It's something that, as a neighborhood association, we've asked for. I believe we may be the only neighborhood association in the entire city that has received this type of partnership with a community partner. And so, again, we'll be more detailed about it, not trying to be secretive, just want to make sure that when we share that with you, that we roll it out so that you can really see how it's going to best benefit the community, because that's what it's for. So thank you very much. And thank you for letting me share that, Adriana. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our community partners and say, hello, David, how are you?
I am well. Thank you very much for having me tonight. I am happy to share this meeting with you and begin to talk about some of the conversations that I've had recently. At the, as you know, I'm the some of you know, I'm the CEO of the Mapleton Fall Creek Development Corporation. And though our name is Mapleton Fall Creek Development Corporation, our catchment base in the area that we do projects in includes the area 38th to Fall Creek to MLK, which of course includes the glorious Crown Hill, where our office also sits on 32nd and Meridian. So I'm going to run through just a couple of things about some of the things that we have in the development pipeline right now. First, Central 29, we have a meeting tomorrow morning about whether we're going to be keeping the closing date. I just got via email while I was on this call something about wiring instructions to wire money into our account as part of the closing. So it's moving, rather quickly. Finally, we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we get it closed this week. Please pray for me. This deal has been in the works for about 14
I'm
years.
sorry, David. I can barely hear you. I don't know if I'm the only one that's having a little trouble.
Okay, can you
I
hear
am
me now?
also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
is that better?
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what I was saying is that we're very close to closing on our Central 29 deal, which is a building we're building. It's a 9% low income housing tax credit deal on the corner between 28th and 29th on the street, between 28th and 29th on Central. And this has been in the works for about 14 years. It'll be a very big deal for our community. Of course, we would welcome the folks at Crown Hill to come celebrate with us once we close. Please keep me in your prayers because this deal has been through many, many iterations, ups and downs over the course of the last 2 decades. And it would be amazing to get it closed by the end of the week, like it looks like it's going to be. We have our duplexes that we're building over on Ruckle. And we have those are under construction. We have one that's almost complete, another one that's halfway finished, and we have 3 more that we're going to be building over the summer. We also are going to be continuing to work doing owner-occupied repair. We are talking to we're going to be working with Danita and Crown Hill to help administer whatever owner-occupied repair projects they have that she brings to us at her discretion for repairs over in the Crown Hill neighborhood. We're also working with continue to talk to developers about what Crown Hill is looking for in the development stage. We had just had a conversation last week with Ezra Burdick. Some of you may have seen him coming to the meeting about his proposed development on 34th in Illinois. I'm actually having a meeting again with him tomorrow where we'll talk a little bit more deeply about that. I also have another meeting had another meeting, I should say, with the person who is right now in the lead for acquiring the Drake over on 30th Many of you know that's right next to Heron between 32nd and 30th on Meridian. And so we had a very positive meeting with her organization where I emphasized some of the things that the Crown Hill Neighborhood Association has told me for the last 6 to 8 months about the type of development that they're looking for with that building, including, multifamily. We're going to do multifamily over there. I wrote 2 and 3, I emphasize that seniors in the Crown Hill community want senior housing that has 2 and 3 bedrooms. And while it took a second for it to kind of get through, I think that we might be getting somewhere. And I also encourage them to come and talk to the neighborhood association about precisely why. When they ask me questions about why that is the case, I did. So there may be an opportunity to speak directly to the development team over there. I will talk to Danita a little bit further about that when we have a bit of time. So that's what we have going on right now. We are always looking for feedback and always looking for additional opportunities to find community partners to work with us. So please email or call me at my office, david@mfcdc.org or 317-515-6430. Thank you.
David, thank you for that. Did anyone have any questions of David at this time? All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go to our other Neighborhood Development Corporation Director. I saw Shamika on the line. There she is. Hi, Shamika. How are you this evening?
Get off mute. There we go. Hello.
I got
I am doing exceptionally well, and I don't have anything today. I'm just on the call for support if anybody has any questions. I did have signs to bring to the meeting today for the foreclosure program. So, Miss Danita, I can get with you off base or offline and meet with you to get you some of those yard signs.
Okay, thank you. And
No problem.
just very quickly, will you tell what those yard signs are in regards to, please?
Absolutely. And so they are advertising for our foreclosure prevention program. It's a free service, and so we're putting up yard signs in all of the neighborhoods of Near North to ensure that people know that we are providing free support for them. And I'm happy to report at another neighborhood meeting I was at, we actually had someone, and I'm telling this story because people, just need to know. She was very apprehensive about it, but we are helping her in the process of preventing foreclosure for her home. And so it was a very touching moment. And I just want everybody to know, if you don't feel comfortable, we want you to stay in your home. If you want to stay in your home, we want to help you stay in your home. This is a very confidential process, and we have resources available to help you. So whether you're 2 days late on your mortgage or maybe have missed 4 or 5 payments, please do not hesitate to reach out to our office so we can help you.
Thank you so very much for that. And
Can I make a comment?
go, please
Can I
do.
make a comment? This is Jonathan Honora.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to thank these 2 people that just spoke, and I don't know how to thank you guys for what you've done for what you're doing in our neighborhood and your efforts that you're putting in. The sign, David put one of the signs in front of my house, and I have spoken to 6 people so far that have come to me to ask questions about that sign. And I'm really, I've encouraged them. I don't know if they'll come down there or not. I've encouraged them to come down and talk to you guys. And then, like you said, some of them are apprehensive and are they really going to do this? I said, all you can do is go down and speak to them. If you keep quiet, it's going to get worse for you. The best thing is, I said, ask them to take a picture of that and then go home and just review the whole thing. They're really sitting there and saying, no, take a picture of it so that you can also just really expand it at home and read it. go to the office. It's very close by. I try to explain to them where the office is, and so it's a very good thing, and I'm glad that it was put in front of my house. I've had people come to me and ask me questions about it. It's a good thing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And if if you feel comfortable going to your neighbors and saying, "Hey, can I give them your phone number?" We will reach out to them because sometimes people they don't want to come in, and that's what we experienced with that neighbor. She was very apprehensive about it, but once she and I
Mhm.
talked for about 20 minutes, she really opened up. And we don't need to know the details. We don't have to know if you lost your job or whatever the hardship is. Our concern
Mhm.
is helping you to stay in your home and working with your mortgage or to help you stay in your home. I cannot stress that enough. So please, if you know of anyone, please get their number and then we can reach out to them and we won't, share that information. So thank you for being an advocate for the work that we're doing, so that we can again just keep people in their homes.
Yeah,
Shamika.
and I wanted to
Mhm.
thank you guys for my own personal help. I received a lot of help during that last cleanup. People came to my house, and helped me here. So I want everybody to know that I received some help from. It was incredible. Thank you all.
No, absolutely. And Miss Danita, I'm sorry, did you say my name? Because I was going to mention one other thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say thank you for sharing this. It was asked if you would please state the organization that you're with and your name again, please.
Absolutely. Near North Development Corporation, and I'm Shamika Anderson.
And yes, please continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
No, you're
interrupt.
fine. You are fine. And just the one thing I wanted to note, I will send this out. We are doing another iteration of the Treats and Talks with the President. I was able to get both of our council representatives for June the 11th. It will be at the WFY building, which is where our offices are. I will send you the flyer, Miss Danita, and I'll start publicizing them. But we are taking questions from the residents. A lot of people want to know where are the tax allotments for the counselors, where are they going to, what are they prioritizing? So if you would like to get in front of your counselors, that would be the night to do so. It's going to be June the 11th, and I will send the flyer to Miss Danita, and we'll print out a bunch of copies and make sure that we pass them around to the neighborhood.
Thank you. Did anyone else have any questions for either Shamika or David? And there's one other executive director. I don't believe she's on the call. She's typically on our call, and that's Rachel Dickerson with Midtown Indy. So any one of those three individuals would be able to assist you as they also work together in this initiative. As Shamika pointed out, this is so very vital, and sometimes people are ashamed or afraid to come forward because they just feel like they are hope that it's a hopeless situation. And the one thing about this is that it's real, it's not hopeless. And in order to get help, you just have to reach out and ask somebody. So if you'd like to have a yard sign, also let us know that. They will be around, and you probably have seen them around. I hope you've seen them around. There's some new signs that have gone up just recently, and so we're happy to get those to you. I'm happy to get those to you or tell you where you can pick them up. All right. I thank you so very much for that. Um, Hi, Robin. How are you?
Good evening. How is it? How are you, Danita, and everyone? I hope all are well. Uh,
Thank you for the
what
prayer.
amazing opportunities that I've heard thus far. Great reports from Mapleton Fall Creek and near North. So, well, Crossroads is happy to be here as always. And our partner, Common Grounds Institute, happened to represent both. And we are happy to share with the community that you should be seeing some flyers. And I don't know, Danita, if I have sheer capability about so I can share the festival. Do you have the festival flyer? If not, Do I have the ability to share it momentarily?
I can, you want to share it, you said?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can share it. I don't know if,
Okay, let me give it a try.
yep, you should be, yep, you're good.
Okay, there we go. Crossroads along with Crown Hill and Mapleton Fall Creek and Near North and everybody that's on this line, you are invited to our fruit festival of the fruit, and it's going to be on what will become an urban garden on the property at 32nd and Capitol Avenue. And so we are working feverishly. We know we are behind time in terms of getting that up and running for the season, but it is not too late to still plant and let the harvest begin to come in. So it will be on June 8th at 2 o'clock. We will have music and food from food trucks that you will be able to partake of. There will be a tent, and you'll have an opportunity to come meet and mingle and learn more about what it is that we are trying to accomplish, given that we do not have a grocery store in our community. Many of the churches and nonprofit entities are doing what we can to plant and to bring forth fresh produce and bring it to the community so that we can be healthy and we can have fresh, beautiful produce to partake of that can be food as medicine for our bodies so that we can be healthy in mind and spirit as well as physically. So please come out and join in with us, and we'll be on just down from what used to be the chapel on the corner at 32nd and Capitol. We'll be on the open land there, and we will have a tent up. And like I said, music will be going, and hopefully a time of celebration that we will be planting a harvest that is yet to bring forth much fruit for the community. And that is all that we have to report this month. Any questions? And it is a free event to come to. You have to buy your own food, though. Sorry,
Awesome.
we're putting all the money in the ground this time. I'm sorry.
Thank you for that. That is so awesome. And again, that's going to be Sunday, June 8th. And I know as soon as you get that electronic flyer to Adriana, she will post that as well.
I will send it to Adriana forthwith.
Okay, cool beans. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And then I had a question. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead. I apologize. I didn't see your hand up. I apologize.
Did you say something about or are there going to be like vendors and stuff there? I don't know if Crown Hill has like a table, or can we have a table, or should we have a table?
Crown Hill is our partner. Crown Hill can have whatever it wants.
Okay. So there's vendors and stuff going to be there, right? Like
there won't be, this won't be like our health events where we have lots of tables, but given that it is taking place in Crown Hill, if there are vendors that have things that they want to, display, get in touch with us, and I will run that up the chain to the president for authorization for the community gathering that Danita, David, and Rachel Dickerson at Midtown ND, as well as Shamika, are all a part of. So we're all in this together, everyone, and we just want to create a healthier environment for us.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you for that report, Robin. That was awesome. Hi, Anthony. Good to see you this evening.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. Definitely been a pleasure. I'm with Rebuilding Together, just if anybody didn't know, but We had worked in both the Near North neighborhood and the Golden Hill neighborhood, just helping out the residents in those communities with repairs in the homes to make sure they're safe. So we're definitely thankful for doing that. Happy to be joining this meeting today.
So that was a little briefer than I thought, considering how many homes were actually repaired as a direct result of the Rebuilding Together Indianapolis initiative. That blitz took place on Saturday, April 26th, which also during that time we had the neighborhood cleanup. So it was a really exciting time. Those of who were able to attend to help, it was so hard to see because we had over 200 volunteers on that day. And on that day, people's homes were transformed so that they can age in place, stay in place. And you heard Jonathan earlier mention how excited he was to be part of that particular initiative.
It was
But
very helpful to me.
yes, sir.
Very kind of them. Yes.
I think I heard you say incredible. And so, and
Yeah,
it
it
was.
really was. Yes.
And this is a two-year partnership. So we anticipate, because the requests are already coming in for from neighbors who would like to be a part of next year's home repair blitz. And so, Anthony, we just want to say thank you to you and Kyle and Marissa and the rest of the team that's too numerous to name for selecting Crown Hill neighborhood as well as Highland vicinity to go into this 2-year partnership with to aid in the home repairs for the residents in our neighborhood. It was a long time coming. And we're just really grateful and glad to be a part of it. And I know it's a 2-year, and possibly if things go well, maybe we can squeeze one more year into it.
You're right. Depends on the need of that community, but it's been places where we came back 3 times. So we'll keep going until somebody higher than me tells us we're going to the next spot.
Well, thank you so very much.
You're welcome. It definitely hits home. I grew up in both of those communities, so it's good to come back and actually do something good.
Thank you. And if nothing else, I know we see you once a month handing out food at the
Yes.
food pantry.
Yes, with our church New Life Worship Center. We were originally at the location at 34th and Boulevard, right across from Crown Hill Cemetery, and we still hold the pantry there on the corner. So we're there every second and fourth Saturday, and we have a lot of food to give away for anybody who needs it.
Beautiful. And they make it very easy. You can stay in your car, loop around the building, they'll put it in your car and send you home so you can begin the process of enjoying that delicious food that is provided. All right. I thank you for that. I will go ahead and I mentioned my colleague, President James Whitfield. How are you today, sir? I think you're muted. James, I believe you're still muted. What I'll do is come back to you, okay? Because you're still muted, all right? All right. And you can let us know when you're able to come in. I'll go ahead and defer to Luana Britt. Minister Britt, how are you today?
I am wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So my name is Minister Luana Britt. I represent Mount Zion Baptist Church. We're located at 3500 Graceland Avenue. And for those of you who did not know, Mount Zion actually has a credit union where I serve as the CEO. The credit union has been around since 1963 with services available. Right now we have savings and loans. We do mortgages. We do investments. We don't have a checking account that we house, but we do have a third party that has co-branded their checking account for us so that the members can have a checking account and have a debit card to be able to do their daily transactions. So I wanted to share with you information regarding our credit union. You can stop by. We are open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located at 3549 Boulevard Place. On Friday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Saturday, we're there from 9 to 1. So you can stop by to learn more about the credit union, or you can visit our website, which is www.mtzionfcu for Federal Credit Union.org. Now, anybody have any questions regarding the credit union, first of all, and then I'll tell you more about some of the things that the church has to offer.
And when you get a chance, will you put that contact information in the chat?
I will definitely do that. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So also for the church, we are having a couple of different special events that are taking place during the month of June. So starting with June the 7th for the ladies, we will have a You Don't Know My Story, so come in your spring bling. It'll be at the Mount Zion Renaissance Center, and that's going to be at that Saturday, June the 7th at 11 o'clock. We also have mental health training, so how to address the needs of the community when you run into individuals who are in crisis mode or about to be in crisis, or you just need to know additional resources should you run across somebody who's having something going on with them mentally. We have mental health training that will take place on June the 14th and June the 28th. And this is going to be a two-part session, but you will actually receive a certificate of completion once you attend those sessions. That's being put on by the Eskenazi Foundation. The mental health training is designed to help the community to be able to help service the needs of those individuals that we come into contact with. So that's going to take place on those 2 days, and that will start at 10:30 to, I want to say 1:30, and a light meal will be served. We will have also Vacation Bible School that's going to take place June the 16th to the 20th. And that's going to be in the evening with a light meal being served at 5:45 p.m. Classes will begin at 6:30 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. And then that Saturday, which is June the 21st, we're actually going to be sewing dresses and shorts for the children in Africa. So we'll have dresses and shorts for the children in Africa. We're going to get together and have an old-fashioned sew-in. So bring your sewing machine. If you have extra material, we have patterns and those kind of things to help create dresses that will actually be shipped to those students who are being served over in Africa. And then every Sunday, not only do we have our regular morning service at 10 a.m., but we also have our dinner church worship, which takes place at 1:30 p.m. It's a 1-hour service where you get ministry, you get music, and you also get a meal. And it's a really great way for the community to come together in a non-quote unquote non-church way, but in order to be able to have some information regarding what Jesus had to say about what we are going through right now. And then after the meal is served and the word has come forth, we actually sit around the table and talk just like Jesus did to the people to discuss the matters of their heart. So those are all the things that are taking place at Mount Zion. If you want more information, I can put my website in the chat as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Lots going on in June at Mount Zion. Did anyone have any questions for Minister Britt? All right. Well, thank you. We're looking forward to receiving that information. And those Sunday meals are absolutely great, delicious. So we're glad that in spite of the weather, regardless of what the weather is, I'll say, those meals continue. So thank you so much. James, Mr. Whitfield, I see that you might be able to talk now. Is that right? No, it's still not coming through. I experienced that myself the other day and had to go on complete chat until I was able to overcome the technology. Someone told me to ask you to check your volume. It didn't work. Not yet. Well, I'm really excited to be in partnership with James. Don't give up. It's just a computer, and don't do like I've done, wanted to just take it and toss it in the trash. But I can honestly say it is truly a pleasure to be working in our communities together. And I don't want to leave out Mrs. Whitfield, Cecilia, and her Use What You Got ministry, where they take individuals, transport individuals to the local prisons to see their loved ones. Hopefully I said that one right. I usually just say call Cecilia, call James, because they can help you with that and anything as it relates to Highland vicinity. Highland vicinity, for those of you who may not know, is directly south of Crown Hill. So we share the 30th Street border. And so uh, if you're able to come in at any time, feel free to do so. We're going to continue moving forward. If you don't mind, I did see Diane on the call, and it's always good to see you, Diane.
Hi, Danita. Good to see you too. I don't take much. I'm Diana Van Arsdale with Marion County Sheriff's Office. And when I was on another Zoom meeting earlier today, I got some information that I thought I would bring to Crown Hill, as well as a lot of other meetings that I go to. I know I talked briefly a few weeks ago about the sex offender registry. And I ran across a podcast this morning that involved a police officer and an undercover agent with online predators. And it was so very interesting as to what they did in a matter of 10 seconds with a predator online and a child. And this came from the officer who was going under the guise of Ashley 13, New Jersey. And it took 10 seconds for a predator to come up in the podcast or the chat to offer sex. I mean, I have to be blunt about it, to this 13-year-old girl. And she said, now this is the officer speaking. She said, I thought that my age would bother you. This gentleman was 47 years old. And he said, no, not at all. And our children, my grandchildren, and your grandchildren and your children get online every day and get on phone calls. And this can be a scary, scary situation for these youngsters. And it's up to us, the parents and the grandparents, the caregivers, the guardians, to monitor what your child does on these apps, whether it be TikTok, Facebook, or whatever, because these people are getting in these chat rooms. And it's just so very easy for a child to be sought out. And even, you hear these horror stories of young men and women going out there and meeting people that they've met online with horrible outcome. So it's just always good to, like I said weeks ago, check the sex offender registry and check your children's phones and online, because you just never know what they're going to do. As close as you can get. Snoop, I did. My kids thought I was the nosiest girl in the world, not just because I was in law enforcement, but I'm their mom. I have to keep up on things like that. So I just wanted to put that short warning out there to everyone. Thanks, Anita.
Thank you, Diane. And if you wouldn't mind, because I don't know if I heard you say it, and you probably did say what agency you're with.
Okay, I can put it in the chat. I'm with the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, thank
I'll
you.
put it in the chat.
Thank you. Did anyone have any questions of Diane? All right, I appreciate.
I do.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
thank you, Robin.
Diane, number one, this is horrifying. But
It is.
how do we deal with these chats that, only come up for our kids and then they disappear offline? So by the time we get a hold of the phone, I hate to say it, the scumbags seem to know how to work the system so that it's much harder for us to come behind our kids to be able to see the chat history. And our kids are also kind of sneaky. They like
Yeah,
to
they
do
are.
chat history.
Yeah,
So,
they are.
the best thing we can do is, as parents or grandparents, if we're the ones who are gifting the phones, is to
Sure.
make sure that we are also able to see whatever chats come in to their phones as best we can. But when they go out under these fake names that we have no idea how creative our little darlings can be.
No, I know, and that was one thing that these officers pointed out about many IP addresses, just
Mhm.
as you said, because it's like a cat and mouse game.
Yes.
They'll log on one time and they'll log into another name, and it's just like a bouncing ball.
Yeah.
And that's why you just have to keep up with, if my kids were still at home, I would not hesitate to take away my child's phone if, I found something like that on a computer or whatever, because you just, and kids say, "Oh, you can't do that." Well, yeah, you
I
can.
can do anything I want to if I pay the bills.
You're under my roof, so
right.
I don't think that's a problem.
Well,
But you're right. It's just a cat and mouse.
thank you for the warning.
If you do find something
Mhm.
out of sorts,
How
make
do
a
we
police
report it?
report.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Robin, thank you for that question, and Diana, thank you. Did
Uh-huh.
anyone else have any questions of Diane? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, KT.
Hello,
Good to see you today.
you too. Thank you for calling on me. I'll share a little update. Allies for Humanity is the organization that I'm here. I serve in the Mapleton Fall Creek CDC with David as well. We have officially partnered with Broadway United Methodist Church. So our day program for our unhoused and housed unstable neighbors is now over there at Broadway. So we meet over there 3 days a week.
Mhm.
And we're finding a beautiful synergy between North United Methodist and what Danita's doing over there with the shower ministry and what we're doing over at Broadway, because we don't have showers. So we're very grateful for the shower ministry over there at North. And we're closed for the last 2 weeks of May, so we'll pick back up on Monday, the 2nd of June. And it's a slow transition, but we're hopeful. So thank you.
Well, congratulations. And would you just say the name of your organization again?
Yeah, Allies for Humanity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
KT and TK Love, you guys do amazing work. And thank you for all that you do in our communities. So grateful. Debbie, are you still on the line?
Yes.
Debbie? Somebody said yes.
Oh, that was Keith.
Keith?
Yes, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for Debbie. I know Debbie with the House of Ruth and Naomi was on the line at one time. But Keith, if I'll come back and ask for it, anyone who may have anything else they'd like to share. I just need to get through a couple of more people at this time. Okay. All
That's
right.
fine.
Thank you so much. I saw Andrew on the line. How you doing today, Andrew? And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm doing well, Danita. How about yourself?
I couldn't, if I was any better, I'd be two people.
Good to hear. Good to hear. But yeah, just wanted to join up. Obviously some great work going on in the community. Love to be a part of it. Um, AES Indiana wants to try to support, these communities as much as possible. I would have a whole kind of spiel to go on right now, but in the middle of driving back home right now. So, but kind of the main thing is, we do free in-home energy assessments for AES residents. So, you can get one of our certified energy advisors to do a full walkthrough of your residence, see where you can save energy each month, see where you can save money on your monthly electric bill, and then we can, give you a full report, show you where you can save money, and then also give you free items as well. So, things like air filters, smart thermostats. Um, a lot of faucet aerators, things like that, and then we can also potentially depending on your income, we can do things like attic insulation, duct cleaning, duct sealing, things like that. So I don't have numbers right in front of me, but with all the products and services that we put together, I mean, you're saving, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on this program. So we encourage AES residents to sign up for this program. It's completely free, no catches at all. And you can do that at the AES Indiana website. And yeah, we also, if you are a nonprofit organization, we also have a referral program to where, we can generate sort of promo codes for you guys. And then if you get somebody to sign up for our program and we do the in-home assessment, then you guys get a donation from AES Indiana. So a lot of cool things happening. Definitely want to support the community and their organizations as much as we can. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me on that end.
Awesome. That's a lot. Did anyone have any questions of Andrew? As
You
he
said that
said,
was the
that's,
AE,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
you said that was the AES program?
Yes, sir. Yep. And sorry, yeah, I
Oh,
kind
okay.
of sorry if I missed anything and things like that. You can definitely go to the AES Indiana website. We, kind of have a full sort of like video. We have other kind of visuals that show you a little more of what we do on that end, but that's sort of the main gist of it.
Okay, thank you for
Yeah, no
showing
problem.
up.
I have a question on the AES program. Do we need to go to the website in order to find out more information regarding the nonprofit referral program?
So you will go through me on that end, and I can drop my email in the chat. Um, So it's pretty simple. If you're nonprofit program, just, I can hand out flyers to you guys, things like that. And you can also just refer them to the website. And then once they sign up for an in-home assessment, there will be a question towards the end of the scheduling process where they can enter a promo code. And that's where they enter the one that, I would give your organization. So I'll drop my email, and also I'll drop my work phone number in the chat. And yeah, we can just go from there. So just reach out to me and we can get you all set with that.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. And just got something to add on the collaboration aspect of it. We would love to get out in the community. So if there's any, events, community events, things like that, where we can be face to face with customers, we can even sign people up for the program while we're there. Feel free to reach out to me. We would love to interact with you guys.
Thank you. Sounds good.
No problem. Thank you.
Danita, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Well, this is Debbie Satterfield. I was trying to unmute my phone because I'm on the phone call. I'm not on the chat at all. I'm not on the link, the website. So
Okay,
I
sorry.
was trying to. That's okay.
You're good.
Okay, so again, my name is Debbie Satterfield. I'm the executive director of the House of Ruth and Naomi, and it's a sober living house for women and their children from infant to 7 years old. And we had our first fundraiser last year. It was a bingo fundraiser, and we will have our second fundraiser July the 12th at Near North Methodist Church from 3 until 6. I have a flyer, and I can get my flyer over to the secretary. What's your name again? I'm sorry. Heard a lot of names today.
Me?
Yes.
Sorry, me. Oh, sorry about that. I'm Adriana. Sorry, you can't see me. Forgot you're on the phone. I'm Adriana. I'm the treasurer.
Oh, the treasurer. Okay. So, Adriana, would I send you the flyer, or how would I do that?
That'd be great. You can send it to our Crown Hill email, and we'll
Okay.
the crown.na. I just emailed
Okay.
you, so
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for me?
I do, Debbie. This is KT with Allies for Humanity. I know you said you weren't in the chat. How can we get a hold of you since you can't chat? Because I put my email in there for you.
Oh, you can email me at, well, because I couldn't get on the link for some reason. So I just did the phone call. So do you want my email address or my phone number, or what type of information?
Whatever works for you. I just know that
Okay.
there's probably some correlation between the neighbors I'm working with and what you're offering the
Okay,
community.
perfect. Okay, it's H as in Harry, R as in Rachel, N as in Nancy, INC as in cat, INDY @gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I don't see any other questions. And thank you. Look at she put in the chat too. What'd you say, Pastor? Okay. Pastor, there's a comment Pastor James put, because our community is in a Wi-Fi desert. Mount Zion has free Wi-Fi. And this little message is in the way. I can't see it. It says password required. So that's so awesome. Definitely could.
Hi. It should say password not required. I was trying to type and I went too fast. So we have a Wi-Fi hotspot at the Renaissance Center where the voting happens and where the neighborhood used to meet. So all along Boulevard Place, starting from about 36th Street down to 33rd Street, you can jump on the you can jump on free Wi-Fi with your device. If you're in our parking lot, you have free access to Wi-Fi. We will be starting technology literacy classes soon, so we will be doing that at the Renaissance Center, where we are developing a computer lab. We're not quite ready to open it as yet, but we do have the laptops and the Wi-Fi is set up. But the common area where people come to vote, we're hoping that people can bring their devices if they need to jump online and do any kind of research, whether it's job research or research on Medicare. I know the credit union has financial literacy classes. So it's kind of a game changer for people who do not have Wi-Fi or can't afford it in their homes. Our seniors are able to get some training on surfing the website and that kind of thing. So we wanted to add that as that service to our community.
I also, Danita, I'm sorry, I also forgot to mention about our food pantry reopening. So
Yeah.
that's going to be on Thursday, June the 5th, and it's going to be from 11 to 1 p.m. every Thursday. And it'll be at the Mount Zion Renaissance Center too, starting Thursday, June the 5th.
Well, thank you both very much for that information. It looks like maybe Miss Danita dropped off here,
She
sometimes.
lost her connection, Adriana.
Okay. Yeah, well, I
So,
figure,
and
technology.
Pastor James knows that Crossroads and Mount Zion, we're buddies, and we always seem to have similar things going on. But that's why he's at 34th and Boulevard, and we're at 46th and College. So, to our wonderful friend, amazing work you're doing.
Praise God. Praise God. Good to hear your voice once again and to see your likeness.
Yeah.
I'm actually here. How you
Hey,
doing, my friend?
I am well. Let me see what I can do here.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
have lights all over me, so that's why I can't come in faster. But anyway, thank you, Adriana. Number one, we're all here trying to just help the community. And KT, congratulations. So excited for you. Pastor JD told me that you had found space, so we're so happy for you and the work that you're trying to do too. So God bless you all. And Adriana, I guess you're going to have to bring it home.
Okay, I'm like, where's my button at? All right, thank you again, everybody, for all your sharing. We do want to open up if anybody else had anything. Before I do that, I can share the Children's Museum has something to share with you all, and there's a flyer attached to this that I'm putting in the chat right now. And so it's a Juneteenth, is it Jamboree on June 7th. Free admission day. It says non-museum members need to reserve for free tickets, and the registration opens on May 28th at 9 a.m. online. And it's at thechildrenmuseum.org/Juneteenth, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. It says, or you can call the box office, and then the number's on there too. And it says museum members don't need to reserve tickets. And if you don't have your free membership, and you can enroll on the website that she shared too on their website. So I'm putting the information for the museum in the chat. Please check that out. Some more June events that we could share if we aren't able to join. So I don't see the names on here to call on anybody. Sorry, I think everybody else been called on. So I don't know if there is anybody else on here that wanted to share something. Can open it up.
What time was the pantry on Thursday?
I think Pastor James, you have a
Yeah,
question.
the pantry on Thursday at Mount Zion, it's going to be at 3549 Boulevard Place. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it starts June the 5th. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. And I don't see any other questions in the chat. So, and I don't see, let me see if I've missed anything here in the chat.
Adriana, if nobody else has anything, I forgot something.
Okay, go ahead.
So I forgot to mention that we are, I don't say desperately, but we are really needing some more volunteers at the day program. So it is during the day from 10 to 3, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I did drop the flyer in the chat. I don't know if it came through or not, but if you know anybody, if you have a heart for a community, it's not really hard. We make it easy. We do the case management. We just need people to support the kitchen and talking to people, so that way we can do the case management part. So if anybody has a heart for our community and neighbors in that regards, we would love to talk. Thank you. I forgot that part. Thanks, Adrian.
KT, did you send that info to Pastor JD?
No, I'm due for a talk with him, so thank you,
I
Robin.
know you are.
I will reach out to him.
Well, that's the only way we'll make it to the newsletter. So that's why I was asking.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for that reminder.
And I think I seen you said you sent a flyer in the chat, KT? Oh, I did. Okay.
I did try to drop it in there.
It's in the
The
chat.
A program?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I see it. Okay. Well, thank you. And I don't see any thing in here. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything like here in the chat here. But we don't have anything else really to share, I think, at this time. But yeah, again, if nobody has anything else, I mean, we can close out.
Just before you close out, I know we had a donation from our church for and it was last year. I mean, in 2020, we didn't know where to get it.
I'm so sorry. Your phone is breaking up. I don't know if it's for everybody. Do you mind repeating that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like I said, we had a donation in 2024, not a donate, well, a membership fee in 2024, and so hopefully it's been rectified. We didn't know who to give it to. We tried a couple of different systems, but I hear your treasurer, so that might help us with making the fee.
So I can encourage you to go to our website, and thank you so much, for wanting to contribute to us. The website you can reach is crownhillneighborhoodindy.org, and I can put it in the chat too. We have a link tree. It's kind of like, quick, like you can go to things quickly, like our website is on there and our ways to donate. So you can find it that way. And then our website's on there too, that you can be able to connect with us that way. And if you have any issues or anything, you can email me or call, but it should be smooth. So our email is let me see, to give you the crown, I want to misspeak, the crown.hill.na@gmail.com.
You put it in the chat?
Yep, I can put it back in there.
All right, great, thanks.
No problem. Thank you.
And I don't know if it was said that the daycare center does infant care now as well. The Mount Zion daycare.
What's your age?
I think starts at below the infants, like newborn. As soon as the mom is ready to, after a while, mom will go back to work, like that. With a newborn,
Okay.
So, Pastor, are you saying newborn and up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. It was kind of garbled. I couldn't make it out, so I didn't know if it was just me. So,
yeah.
Thank you. I will pass that along to our church group as well.
Yes. And then I'm so sorry, before I let y'all go, I don't know if Miss Danita did already highlight about the farmers market. Did she share that's coming up?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So the Harvest to Home Farmers Market, presented by the Indy Health District, will be starting on March 30th. So it's going to be from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
You mean May 30?
Oops, I'm sorry. What did I say?
March. I don't want to go back.
I don't either. May 30th.
Yeah,
May 30th from 4 p.m. to 6:30 at 21st and Capitol. And it says you can visit indyhealthdistrict.org/events for the schedule. And I'll put it here in the chat. So again, it's the farmers market, the floating farmers market. And then volunteers, where she's looking for volunteers for that as well.
Oh.
So yeah.
So where's it at?
This is for on 21st and Capitol.
Okay.
In the old Ruth Lilly building.
Okay.
Is that in the parking lot area there? Is that area that she's talking about? 21st and
I think so. I think so. I'm thinking I'm gonna call her. I wish she was here, but I remember her saying something like that.
she said she can hear from the phone, but Zoom kicked her out.
Okay. Well, she can hear from the phone. I am so
Her number's on here.
Oh, I see her too. I see her on here. I'm sorry. I try my best to share. So maybe in the chat, maybe you can put it in the chat in regards to for the 30th, if I misspoke on anything. And in June and July, Free Willing Community Bike Summer Day Camp. You can call 317-926-5440. And then I think they already talked about the property tax and mortgage delinquencies. And yep, that's it. I think she's back. Are you back, Miss Nita? No.
Apparently you can't hear me. So continue.
We hear you just fine, Danita.
You can? Oh my God, thank you. I'm sorry. I've been fooling with one device after another. Something's going on with Zoom. It literally just kicked everybody out. Thank you so very much. That's what we do as a team. That's what community's about, pitching in and helping each other. So I'm so grateful and thank you so very much. I do want to just piggyback real quick on the Harvest to Home Farmers Market. You all may recall the Indy Health District has 5 neighborhoods that it has focus areas that they will help to help. And in the helping, it is with housing and education and workforce development, and food is one of mental health, just 6 principles, but food is one of them. And again, I just want to drive home what Adriana said, as well as Robin, and thank you so very much, both of you, for double teaming to help me on that. And a quick fix for a temporary problem to a permanent solution, since we are in a food desert, is to bring the food to the neighborhood. And the way we can do that is through the farmers markets in these 5 neighborhoods. And they will, and I'm going to start from the most southern neighborhood. It's Ransom Place. Then it's Flanner House. Then we continue north. It's Meridian Highland Vicinity, and Crown Hill. Those 5 neighborhoods that I just mentioned, which basically extend from like 16th Street to 38th Street, there is not a single grocery store there. To put this temporary fix in there, it's with the farmers market. The first one will be held, as you've indicated, on Friday, May 30th. It's from 4 to 6:30. I'm just reiterating what you said, so I apologize for saying that, but I get it out because there are still some vendor opportunities for our local farmers, as well as some of our community partners. And it's free. It's going to be absolutely amazing. This floating farmers market will travel through those 5 different neighborhoods that I've shared with you. And for a schedule of events, you can go to the indyhealthdistrict.org. All one word, INDYHEALTHDISTRICT. And we'll put that in the chat. But indyhealthdistrict.org, and go to the event calendar so you can see exactly when those market days will occur and where.
And
right
you will
now,
be promoting
May
more of
21st
that on June the 8th at the event at 32nd and Capitol.
At 32nd. Exactly. indyhealthdistrict.org. Thank you for that, KT. And so the first one again will be May 30th. The very next one will be the following Friday. It will be June 6th, and that will be at Cleo's Bodega. And then we'll have some other dates. We'll also be at Ivy Tech. You heard Robin mention 32nd and Capitol, and then we have just one other location that we are solidifying. And as the dates change, that information will go into that calendar. So this market will run from May 30th through October. And so I encourage you to help us get the word out, and not only help us get the word out, but become a part of that and make sure that your constituents, your neighbors, your fellow stakeholders also sharing that information. Go on the website at Indy Health District and not website, Facebook, and like that and follow as well. Adriana, I know, but it sounds like everybody has shared information that they wanted to share with us tonight. I know I heard you ask if anyone had anything that they'd like to share for the good of the order. I am going to extend that one last time before we close it out for the day and give people some time back in their day.
I'll share something real fast because I absolutely love you, Danita, and I just want you to be reminded how amazing you are. And when I get back, Pastor Aaron and I are going to work on getting a date for the calendar for us in ministry, which there's several of us here. Just to stay connected, to stay grounded and encouraged during these times as we do show up day in, day out. We know we have no real working hours when it comes to this work. And so I just wanted to take a moment to remind you and let everybody know that that's coming. Most likely sometime another event, Adriana, in June. But I think it's much important that we stay connected and reminded and empowered within our own being as we show up for our community. So that's to come, and I'll get that to you and Adriana once we get the date set. So,
Amen. I thank you for that. And I desperately appreciate the words. I know all too often those words and words of that nature are heard at funerals about people. So thank you for sharing them with me. I'm deeply appreciative. But as they say, there's no I in team. So, this doesn't happen with me by myself. So I appreciate everybody being here. I do want to say something that you mentioned or alluded to earlier, KT, and that is that at North United Methodist Church, located at 3808 North Meridian, there is a shower program, because prior to the hosting of this shower program, there was not a place in this area where an unhoused individual could take a shower. And so we have this year-round program that is offered on Wednesday evenings and Thursday mornings. A person need only to provide their name and phone number to get registered for I call it the spa experience, because that's what we like to make it for our guests. They need not bring anything but a change of clothes. And if they don't happen to have a change of clothes, we oftentimes have clothes that they can change into, but everything is provided to them and things that they can take with them. For those of you who don't know, there are meals that are served every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 11 to 12 there, and anybody can come in and obtain a hot meal and take a meal with them as well. And this is at 11 o'clock. And so if you're interested in volunteering, please feel free to get in contact with me. Many of you know my phone number. It's very public, 317-469-3442, or you can just contact the church, North United Methodist Church, and to learn more about that. And as things continue to progress, we will continue to share that information. I thank Adriana for all that she does and helping me get the word out community. We know we're in a digital divide, and there are a lot of our residents who don't receive the information electronically, and that's the reason why we use our grassroots efforts and going ahead and putting that information in people's mailboxes. So we use all forms of communication to make sure we share the information with our residents, those who live, work, and recreate in this amazing community that I'm so proud to call home. It's 7:35, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all that you have shared this evening. Andrew, my phone went out soon as I asked if you had a phone number that we could share, that could be shared, whether it's your number or someone direct, because the information that you all offer is it's just invaluable, and I don't think people really know all that they can obtain from AES at no cost, considering how high our electric bills seem to be. I'm sorry, that was a Danita plug. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Yep. I think someone just reposted in the chat. So, yep, my email's in there, and that's my work phone. Feel free to reach me at any time, and I'll be happy to help you out.
Cool things, cool things. Well, just continue to keep your eyes open. Please keep your hearts open, and we're excited to be partnered with you. Just know that there are some amazing things that are happening as we're now, and that will continue to happen, and that could not have happened without you. With that, I want to say to you, good night. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Did I hear
you.
somebody say something before?
I did.
Thank
It's
you.
Leela.
Okay. Who?
Leela.
Oh, hi, Leela. How are you? Please forgive me. I just saw a phone number. It's always good to hear from you.
You too. I'm gonna call you.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. You all be safe.
Good night, everybody.
Continue
Good
to be
night. Thank you.
blessed.
Good night.
And
Thank
if
you.
nothing else, I hope to see you on May 30th. May 30th, 4:00 at the farmers market. Stay safe, all.
Okay.
Blessings.
Okay. Good
Have a
night.
good one, everybody.
Blessings.
God bless
Good
you.
to see you, Pastor James.
Yes.